What's up, guys? It's Kristen Vivian, joined by Miss Vivian Day, and today we are watching The Others.
This story started many thousands of years ago. It was all over in just 7 days. All that long, long time ago.
God?
None of the things we can see now.
Creating the world?
The animals and plants.
This sounds like a
single
happy
one
film.
existed.
Like a story
Only
book.
God existed, and so only He could have created them. And He did.
I'm already creeped out.
Really? I feel like this feels like a cute childhood or
I don't
child
trust
book
it.
story.
Yeah, monsters live in childhood stories.
Yeah, but it sounds like a sweet mother telling her children a sweet story.
And then the monsters ate everyone in the house.
Oh, I thought that was... That was you.
They reached from underneath the bed,
You kind of sound like her.
grabbed everyone, and with
Vivian.
their fangs
Vivian.
and claws, devoured them all. Are you comfortable now? Good.
Vivian as a mother right there.
Did I give it away?
Scaring the children.
Mother, there's something in the closet. Like, mansions are nice
Yeah, horror
until
films
that
make you hate
happens.
them.
Exactly. Why? Don't ruin it for us.
It's loud. I like the blankets.
Echoing.
I wouldn't want to live there.
Mr. Tuttle, your hair.
Yes, Mr. Tuttle.
Yes, ma'am.
She's so young.
We've come about the...
Oh, yes, of course. Come in.
Feels kind of like a play.
It does.
I'm Bertha Mills, ma'am. And this is Edmund Tuttle.
Pleased to meet you, Mom.
You must be the gardener.
This young lady is called Lydia.
Have you had much experience in service?
Oh, don't let that angel face fool you, ma'am. She's older than she looks.
What's the matter? Has the cat got your tongue?
Yeah.
She can't talk, ma'am.
Oh.
The poor little mite's a mute. Oh, but she's a good little worker. I can promise you that.
All right. The other girl I had spoke too much anyway. Follow me. You could sleep in the shed around the back.
Damn.
Excuse
As you
me.
can see, the housework has been rather neglected since the servants disappeared almost a week ago.
And the master, ma'am.
The master went off to war a year and a half ago.
Which of you does the cooking?
Have you all noticed what I'm doing?
She's cold.
No door must be opened without the previous one being closed first. It is vital that you remember this. There are 15 different keys for all of the 50
my
doors,
goodness.
depending on which area of the house you're in.
Why? That's a pain in the ass.
Mrs. Mills.
She either has
Tomorrow
OCD
onwards, I will be
or...
leaving a set of
Or
keys
it's
in your
supposed to
charge.
protect you
Yeah.
somehow.
That old piano was already here when we moved in. Please do not let the children thump away on it. Silence is something that we prize very highly in this house.
Oh, man.
That is why you will not find a telephone, a radio, or anything else that makes a racket.
No contact.
Let's continue.
Ma'am, there's really no need to show us around the whole house.
Yes! Yes, there is.
She's very particular.
Because here most of the time you can hardly see your way. It's often difficult to make out if there is a table, a chair, a door, a sideboard, or one of my children playing hide and seek.
What are my children? Are they dead?
Perhaps I should introduce you to the children.
Okay, they're not dead. What if they are, though?
Are they special?
Mr. Tuttle, you can see to the garden now. You'll find tools in the shed.
Oh, you're not going to introduce him?
You two could start closing the curtains.
Start closing the curtains.
This is so strange.
This is really strange. Like, why? She has her kids locked up or something? I'd quit right here and there.
Right? I'd be like,
I mean, I'd be curious to see what was about to go down, but
just enough for tea, you know?
I'll wake them. You wait here.
What time is it?
Whatever you do, don't open the curtains.
why?
They're still half asleep.
What sweet little children.
They vampires?
What'd you say?
What do you do?
Oh,
My name is Mrs. Mills, but you can call me Bertha if you like. What are your names?
Anne. Nicholas.
they don't go outside, huh?
It's time for their breakfast. Lydia, go to the kitchen and close every shutter. The doctors were never able to find a cure.
For what?
their condition.
What's their condition?
What's that?
The children have a very serious allergy to light.
Oh.
Oh.
They are photosensitive and they must never be exposed to any light much stronger than this. Otherwise, in a matter of minutes, they will break out in sores and blisters and begin to suffocate. It would eventually be fatal.
I feel like it's BS to scare them for a different reason.
I don't like this toast.
Oh, why not?
It tastes funny. I liked it better before.
Oh.
That's because before somebody else made it.
Oh.
When are they coming back?
You're not coming back, child.
Just like Daddy.
Oh.
Daddy is coming back, though. Our father's fighting in a war in France, you know. It's the World War. I know, but he's in France. Are you going to leave us too?
Oh. Yes.
Of course not.
Don't say that.
Why should I leave you?
Don't make promises.
The others said
Did
they
you say that,
wouldn't,
Flash? What,
but they did.
what is this?
And then it happened. Be quiet.
Oof.
Mummy went mad.
Oh.
Nothing happened. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Yes, it did.
Be quiet.
Oh, shit.
Mrs. Mills, would you come outside a moment? I'd like a word with you.
Don't talk to the kids.
The postman usually comes every Wednesday. But I just checked the letterbox, and this week he hasn't. This letter should have been collected and delivered to the newspaper 5 days ago. It's an advertisement for servants. Since it was never published, would you mind explaining to me what you're doing here?
Oh.
Scam.
The truth is that we just come by on the off chance. You know, a big house like this is always in need of someone who knows the ropes.
So who's scary? You or her?
This may come as a surprise to you, ma'am, but we in fact used to work here.
We used to work here.
Are they real? Are they ghosts?
So you say you know the house well?
Like the back of my hand. Well, that is always assuming that the walls haven't sprouted legs and moved in the meantime.
Funny you say that.
The only thing that moves here is the light. But it changes everything.
Changes what?
It's rather difficult, to say the least. One might almost say unbearable.
What is?
The only way of enduring it is by keeping a cool head.
You
Oh, yes, ma'am.
sound a little unhinged.
Strange ideas, do you know what I mean?
Think so, ma'am.
My children sometimes have strange ideas.
Like me going mad?
But you mustn't pay any attention to them.
Yes, of course, ma'am.
You can stay.
I don't know who I don't trust right now.
They're all ghosts. No one's real.
It did happen.
What happened?
Okay, Anne.
Mommy went mad. So tell me.
Afterwards, he ordered them to be beaten, but Justice and Pastor, far from being afraid, rejoiced and showed themselves willing to die for Christ. The Roman governor was filled with rage and ordered their heads to be cut off.
Okay.
That's not funny.
What do you find so amusing?
Well,
Said,
Well, what?
those children were really stupid.
oh, why so?
Because they said they only believed in Jesus and then they got killed for it.
And what would you have done, deny Christ?
Inside, I would have believed in him, but I wouldn't have told the Romans that.
Is that what you think too, Nicholas? So you both would have lied to the point of denying Christ. Oh, you'd have saved your heads being chopped off by the Romans, that's true. But what would have happened afterwards, in the next life? The one that's waiting for us after we die, where would you have gone?
No.
That's right.
Where, Nicholas?
To the children's limbo, one of the 4 hells.
Which are?
Wow.
There's the hell where the damned go. Then there's purgatory.
Yeah,
And the bosom of Abraham where the just go, and limbo where children go.
at the centre of the earth, where it's very, very hot. That's where children go who tell lies, but they don't just go there for a few days. Oh, no. No, they're damned. Forever.
Some lighthearted conversation for the kids.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Oh, wow. Making
Close
them
your eyes
really
and try to
imagine it. Oh, my goodness.
This is dark.
Forever.
Mommy's a little loopy.
I'm getting dizzy.
Now do you understand why Justice and Pastor
They're a little weird, huh? You think they really have a skin disease?
I don't think so.
Or like a whatever? I don't think so either.
I think you can study in separate rooms.
No, no, no!
Yes.
We get scared if we're separated.
You get scared, as if you weren't used to this house by now.
Whoa.
Has your sister been telling you one of her stories?
I haven't told him anything.
Well, if you see a ghost, you say hello and you continue on studying.
Hey!
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh, sweet.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Anne, wait for me outside.
You know I can't.
Ooh. You know I can't.
Mrs. Mills,
Hello, Smarty.
close all the curtains. My daughter is going to cross the living room.
That sucks, man. Dude, that's so mean to separate them like
In the
that.
dark,
Yeah.
by himself.
Mummy can't be with you all the time. Whenever you feel afraid, I want you to squeeze it with all your might and say an Our Father, and then your fear will go away.
Don't you remember that feeling, being a kid and just...
Do you have any children?
No. Mr. Tuttle and the girl, Lydia, are all I've got, and I'm all they've got.
Was she born like that?
Beg your pardon, ma'am.
The girl. Was she born a mute?
No. No, I think I finished here, ma'am. If you'll excuse me.
You don't want to tell the story? She probably became a mute in this house.
No. What happened to her? What's that sound?
Nicholas. Why were you crying?
I wasn't crying, I was reading.
Oh, gosh.
But I just heard you.
She didn't lock the door.
Lock the door!
Didn't lock the door.
Are you all right?
Yes,
Why were you
She didn't lock it.
I wasn't crying.
I just heard you a moment ago.
Oh, that mirror.
It was that boy,
What boy?
Victor.
Victor. Who's Victor?
His father's a pianist
Oh,
and...
his father's a pianist, is he?
Yes. And I've already told him he is not allowed to touch the piano. He isn't, is he, Mummy?
Now, why were you crying?
It was Victor.
So where is he now?
He went out through there.
Would you mind telling me how a boy can get in and out of this room if it's locked?
That was all you.
No door is to be opened without the previous one being closed first. Is that so hard to understand? My children's lives are at stake.
But, ma'am,
Do not argue with me. Be quiet. Now, which was the last of you to enter that room?
But I was in the hall the whole time. And then I went out into the garden. You saw me with your own eyes.
I hope you are not suggesting that it was me.
Uh,
Do you think that I would overlook such a thing and endanger the life of my own daughter?
There was 2 doors that you forgot already.
yeah.
You're not supposed to read at the table. Oh, really? Who's going to tell Mummy? You? Or perhaps you?
Okay,
She's such a
bully.
little brat.
Did you really see a boy?
That was mean.
Yes, he's called Victor. Is he a ghost? Don't be stupid. Ghosts aren't like that. I've told you 1,000 times. They go about in white sheets and carry chains. How do you know? Because I've seen them.
Oh,
They
yeah.
come out at night.
You're so mean.
Gosh. Your room.
That's mean.
Messed up. She's gonna get scared first. Oh,
What?
the windows are open.
Why have you opened the curtains? It wasn't me. Who was it then? It was Victor.
We gotta move.
Yeah.
Victor, come out from behind that curtain so my
Shut
stupid
up.
brother can see you.
Shut up. No. Shut up.
Yeah, that would be me.
Cowdy custard.
That's fine.
Cowdy custard.
A cowie cuss.
Custard's yummy. It's fine. Kristen, I'm uncomfortable.
Tell him to leave the cunt alone. You won't listen to me. Stop it. Get off my bed, both of you. This is our bed. Anne, please stop putting on that voice.
I think it's.
Quiet, cowdy custard. Listen.
She's doing both voices. Stop it.
Ah, she left the door
God.
open.
I know. You left the door open.
She was fighting at me, and I told her to be quiet.
I'm fed up. Do you hear me?
Therefore, the Lord God sent him.
Give her some.
Get
give her some.
dressed.
Give her some Bible
Get out
reading.
there.
Now you can ask the Virgin for forgiveness.
What? That's not what we agreed.
You told your brother that there was someone else in the room.
There was.
You're lying.
I am not.
I mean,
Children who don't tell the truth end up in limbo.
That's what you say. But I read the other day that limbo's only for children who haven't been baptized.
Damn!
Oh, smarty
Baby
pants.
girl did her homework.
How long is this punishment going to go on? It's been 3 days now.
Oh, wow.
It's up to her.
The priest will be very pleased to hear that, ma'am.
If he ever deigns to pay us another visit. Incidentally, Mrs. Mills, I've had to put up with the noise of Lydia running around above my head. She's been hurtling backwards and forwards as if there were three of her.
She's outside.
Would you kindly tell her it's not necessary to kick up quite such a rumpus just to do a little cleaning? I couldn't bear to get another migraine attack.
I'll tell her, ma'am.
What just happened there? Oh. Really?
Now she's really gone too far.
Lydia's outside.
Shit.
Because there's a ghost up there.
But I'm sure they've experienced it before, right?
Nothing, Mummy. I'm just reading like you told me.
That's
You
true.
hear it as well?
Hear what?
Is this what she...
Tell me.
I told you there was someone in the room. And you punished me. Now I don't know what to say.
And I want the truth.
What does she think is happening?
I
Like,
There, in that junk room.
In the junk room. Oh no. Is the door open? No.
I would not leave her on the stairwell.
No. Well, I mean, it's safer than coming with me.
I just would grab my son, go outside, and be like, could you guys go check?
Boom. Stop it. Oh. How come it wasn't locked?
How come it wasn't locked? Why is it?
Mummy, you're letting the light in.
And nothing's happening to her.
Oh, wow. Nothing happened. Have we not been in this room before?
Why they always gotta do this?
I hear
Someone
Victor.
got asthma. Oh, it's that. It's that. It's that.
Wait,
it's
wait.
that. It's
What's
that.
he saying? She's watching.
There's the virgin.
She's like, I'm gonna find you. The door's open.
Oh my God,
Oh no! Just left.
Where did they go?
They just came past here. They're everywhere. They say this house is theirs. And they say they're going to take the curtains down as well.
Ma'am, stay calm, please.
I will not stay calm. For 5 whole years during the occupation, I managed to avoid a single Nazi ever stepping foot in this house, and now there is someone here.
All right, should they talking about these episodes?
Mummy, look.
Picture your picture.
I did it yesterday. This is the father, this is the mother.
Looks like the Addams family.
What do these numbers stand for?
That's the number of times I've seen them.
Oh my gosh.
Seen the old woman the most.
I'm getting chills. Oh, good.
14 times.
Mrs. Mills, go and call Mr. Tattleton.
What if it was them?
The whole house immediately. Before it
Hilarious.
gets dark.
Maybe.
Mummy.
Yes, darling.
She started counting how many times she's seen them.
Victor told me she's a witch.
What did she ask you?
Things.
Elaborate.
Like what?
Breath smell.
What did she ask you?
Any dark corners where someone could hide.
Yes, ma'am.
You both search the right side, and I'll take the left. And then we'll search upstairs.
Okay, ma'am.
Having a moment.
She's like, wait, this feels familiar. This has happened before.
Ah!
F that noise. F that noise.
Throw that picture away.
Oh gosh. What's in the black book?
But do we not clean out the people's crap from previous,
Guess not.
don't open that.
What? Oh, is this like death pictures?
That's a terrible photo. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they're death
They are
pictures.
death photos.
Oh no.
Ma'am,
Yes.
They had the best memories here.
Do you have any idea what this might be?
it is a photograph album, ma'am.
No shit.
In the last century, I believe they used thick photographs of the dead in the hopes that their souls would go on living through the portraits.
Why are you saying this so smoothly?
How could these people be so superstitious?
Grief over the death of a loved one can lead people to do the strangest things.
This is true. Okay, so I don't think she and her family are like,
Tell me about when you worked here before.
thank you.
Did you have to look after children then as well?
No, I was in charge of organising the housework.
My family left in the summer of 1940, just before the invasion.
Oh, like Ireland.
That was the last I've heard of them.
Okay.
Sometimes when you leave a place, it's like it's there with you all the time.
Why did you leave?
Oh, it was on account of the tuberculosis. The whole area was evacuated.
Was that when Lydia went dumb?
Yes, I think so. So, you know, my memory's a bit rusty these days.
There's something.
Happened to her?
She's
Maybe
hiding.
she's the witch lady.
That's what I'm thinking.
It was suddenly one day, she just stopped talking.
Something must have happened to her.
I feel like she's keeping too many secrets.
When's Daddy coming home?
He's
When
not.
the war's over.
Why did he go to war?
Daddy went because he's very brave. And because he wasn't prepared to let the Germans tell him what he had to do.
Oof.
Uh-oh. Daddy's playing the piano. He's playing very well. I had a ghost
Man,
that
you
played
know
that
what
well. I was
sucks?
just gonna be like, "Eh."
You don't have a husband in the house, so you have to be the one to go check it out.
You ruined it. Now you've pissed him off.
There's nobody there, huh?
No, of course not.
Back it up.
So uncomfortable.
But I would think somebody got up, right?
Not one of those cool pianos that play by themselves.
Doors closing.
Doors closing.
Doors closing.
Just like that.
They left.
Oh, now you have a key. It's still gonna play.
What if you accidentally shoot someone?
I'm
You're
sure that
so
will.
scared. It's going to happen, huh?
Yep. She ain't gonna help. You made her sleep all the way in the attic.
Is this one of those episodes, though? The kid.
Well, now it will look like it. And is that open?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Just let it be, man. Become friends with the ghost.
Yeah.
Take these tablets, ma'am.
And yet,
They'll do you good.
and yet I felt as if there was someone else there. I know you don't believe it.
Quite the contrary.
You don't believe it, do you? I
Just
used to
tell her,
believe
girl.
these things.
I do believe it, ma'am.
Oh,
There we go.
about time.
I've always believed in those things. Oh, they're not easy to explain, but they do happen. We've all heard stories of the beyond, now and then. I think that sometimes the world of the dead gets mixed up with the world of the living.
But it's impossible. The Lord would never allow such an aberration. The living and the dead, they will only meet at the end of eternity.
Not true.
It says so in the Bible.
There isn't always
Depends
an
how,
answer for everything.
Higher rating.
Where are you off to, ma'am?
I'm going to the village to pay Father Legrand a visit. If he won't come here, then I shall go to him. And I shall bring him back.
Ma'am, you should wait till the weather improves.
I've waited long enough. I need you to search the whole garden for gravestones.
Gravestone?
Yes, when my husband bought this house, we were told there was a little cemetery.
I've not seen anything.
Check carefully. It could be overgrown.
Yes, ma'am.
I need to know if there was a family buried here.
All right.
A little boy, Victor.
She's got a plan.
Yep. It's interesting how the other lady doesn't want her to go get help, though.
Now she thinks the house is haunted.
Do you think it's safe to let her go?
Don't worry, the fog won't let her get very far.
Oh, yes, the fog. And when do you think we should bring all this out into the open?
What?
All in good time, Mr. Tuttle.
Ooh, they're bad. It's the tombstones. What do you say?
Speaking of which, oh, there's the cemetery. They're hiding it. Feeling a little lost.
A little bit.
And
Getting
cold.
Somebody's following her. Nope. They don't want the priest to come.
Nope.
So they lied.
Don't
Her
tell me that's
husband?
her husband.
That is not her husband.
She's dreaming.
Grace.
Is she dreaming?
I don't know.
A little hallucin. Oh, maybe not.
What does Charles know about this house?
Not hallucinating.
They said I should give you up for dead.
They say a lot of things.
This is true. Oh my God! What if he's dead?
What if
he's
everyone's dead and she's just
hallucinating?
yeah, hardcore.
So different.
Because he's dead.
Sometimes I bleed.
What?
Huh?
Sometimes I bleed. I don't think that's funny.
What?
Do we believe this?
I think so.
I don't know, man.
Still feels like a play.
Ma'am,
Dun 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 dun.
Are you unpleased?
I'm very pleased to meet you, sir.
I want you to prepare a hot bath and some clean clothes. And something to eat.
Right away, ma'am.
Where's Lydia? Why do they sleep so much during the day?
Oh, my
Sees-
little ones.
It's easy to sleep when everything's dark all the time.
I guess.
Daddy!
Oh, okay, I guess he's real.
Anne was right.
Unless he doesn't see it.
Hello, Nicholas.
I told you, see? I told you he'd come back.
Oh,
Have you both been well behaved?
You've been
No.
very good.
Have you been good to your mother?
Very good. We study every day for our first communion. Daddy, did you kill anyone?
oof. No, say
Calm
no.
down, child.
Darling, we've prepared lunch for you. Are you coming down, or would you prefer that...
Maybe he's not real. Maybe she's having an episode.
When's Daddy coming down?
Be patient, Anne. Daddy is...
PTSD.
He's tired.
Mummy, when people die in the war, where do they go?
Home.
It depends.
On what?
Well, on whether they fought on the side of the goodies or the baddies. Your father, for example, fought for England on the side of the goodies.
How do you know who the goodies and the baddies are?
I like her
That's enough
questions.
Eat your food. You'll never go to war.
We'll never go anywhere.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah, you are.
You're much better off at home with your mummy and your daddy, who love you very, very much.
Such a lie.
And the intruders.
And the intruders.
There are
Not
no
the
intruders
others. Just intruders.
But you said that there were.
No, I said that there are no intruders here, and I don't want to hear another word on the subject.
But you
No,
said...
that is enough.
Don't kill my vibe. She's in a good mood. Don't ruin it. Uh-oh.
And stop breathing like that.
I mean, she's got big feelings.
Stop breathing.
Stop breathing.
Stop breathing.
Right, you go to your room. Go to your room. There's no dessert for you today.
I don't think she cares.
That door's not locked.
Now, no crying. Oh, stop that here. Oh, look what an awful face you've got when you cry.
I don't care.
There. You listen to me.
Uh-oh.
I've seen them too.
What?
Yes.
What?
Then why don't you tell my mother? Then maybe she'll believe me.
There are things your mother doesn't want to hear. She only believes in what she was taught. But don't worry. Sooner or later, she'll see them.
Oh my
Everything
God.
will be different.
And everything will be different. What the hell? Because she's going to become one of them.
There are going to be some big surprises.
Oh my gosh.
There are going to be
Stop it.
changes.
What do you mean? That's the witch.
Now she's behaving as if nothing had happened.
What do you mean?
What about her daughter?
Oh, she's not so stubborn. The children will be easier to convince.
Convince what?
Oh, it's the mother who's going to cause us problems.
What? I just don't know what's...
Do you think her husband suspects anything?
Shit. The mute needs to talk.
Knows where he is.
They just trying to take over the house?
I guess.
Look what a pretty daughter I've got. Mummy made this veil especially.
Oh, that's what
for
she was
you.
embroidering.
Don't be creepy.
Bride.
Yes. You do.
Yeah, I look like a bride.
You can take it off now.
No.
And this dress has to be
Oh.
spotless for your first
I
communion.
promise I won't dirty it. Just let me wear it for a little longer. Just a little.
Oh, just a little.
Oh.
No sitting on the floor, no leaning against the walls.
She's like, no, I will. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, I would get so over being locked in my room.
All the
I guess
time.
they're doing it because
She said it was
curtains are
because of
open.
light. Yeah. Stop it.
Monsieur, would you like to dance?
Too much room. Too much space.
Spacey. Why are we so scared? Don't do that.
No. No. Stop it. That's not nice.
This outfit's going to get dirty.
With blood.
And you need to take the dress off now. Anne, are you listening to me?
Unlock the door.
Yeah.
Anne?
What's she supposed to be saying?
What?
What did I tell you about sitting on the floor?
It's clean.
It makes no difference. Why can't you ever do as you're told?
What? What?
What is it?
What?
What?
Oh, the witch? Shut up.
Okay, so it's not the other lady.
What's the matter?
Where is my daughter? What have you done with my daughter?
You mad? I am your daughter.
You're not my daughter!
Oh my God. Mom.
You're not my daughter! No! No!
What do we see?
Is her. Wait, who's on the necklace? Who's on the necklace?
Mom, I heard shouts.
She wants to kill me. But she won't stop until she kills us.
Come with me. Come with me.
You're wicked. You're wicked, wicked.
How is she?
There's no calming her. So I left her with her father. She insisted on speaking with him. What happened? Why did you fight?
It's the pills again. Yeah, why are you giving this woman... Don't take these pills.
Imitating my daughter's voice. I'd swear to God that it wasn't my daughter.
Her necklace keeps changing.
I don't know what's the matter with me.
There was a man's face
You
on it
must
earlier.
get more rest.
I'm going to start paying attention to that now.
You can't take on the whole responsibility of this house. Leave it to us. We know what has to be done.
What?
Yeah, suspicious.
What do you mean you know what has to be done?
Nothing, ma'am. I was just suggesting.
There's nothing to suggest. Who do you think you are? You have no idea what has to be done.
Oof. Yeah, they got to kill you.
What do you?
Yeah.
What are these?
Tablets for your migraine, ma'am. The ones you always take.
Lies.
Please, I need to be on my own.
Yes, ma'am.
No one's locking the doors.
Anne told me everything.
Now you speak.
I wish I had an explanation, but I haven't. First, I thought there was someone else in the house. Even thought that there were ghosts.
I'm not talking about the ghosts. I'm talking about what happened that day.
Oh.
What day?
Remember all the servants disappeared because she went
But we
mad?
don't know what happened.
We don't know what happened.
I don't know what came over me that day. The servants had left during the night. They had the courage to tell me to my face. And they knew that I couldn't leave the house. They knew.
She went mad like she did that day. Do you remember?
You must forgive me, Charles.
Not me. The children.
They know that I love them. They know I'd never hurt them. I'd die first.
He's scary.
Are you angry with me?
I just came back to say goodbye to my wife and children.
What?
Now I must go.
To where?
Go where?
To the front.
Now the war's over.
The war is not over.
Shoot.
You're not going, do you hear me? You left us once already. You can't go. Why did you have to go to that stupid war that had nothing to do with us?
Ugh.
What were you trying to prove by going to war? Your place was here with us. With your family.
I think she's having a spell.
I loved you. That was enough for me. Living in this darkness. In this prison. But not for you. I wasn't enough for you.
Ooh.
It wasn't just the war. You want to leave with me, don't you?
I was like, she's gonna get her fix, and then he's gonna be gone.
Yep.
That's a gorgeous shot. Yeah. Forgive me. Oh,
Okay, was he real?
that pissed me off.
Oh, so badly.
He's gone. Wow.
Kind of feel like he wasn't real because when she was leaving to go find the priest and the lady was like, the fog will, take
Yeah.
care of it. And the gardener was like, oh, yeah, the fog. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like mental fog. The light.
Oh.
Like, this is strange.
So maybe it's a lie.
That was a cool shot.
Yeah. Nothing happened though. Oh.
It's everywhere. All gone.
She did it.
I mean, just look at their skin.
Let me see.
Not
Nothing
even red
happened.
or pink.
I want my daddy.
Daddy's gone.
I think they're fine.
They look fine. They're not even.
Find the curtain.
Find the what?
Curtains.
Curtains.
Where are they?
What?
The curtains! The curtains! My children's lives depend on someone has taken the curtains!
I have noticed, ma'am, there's no need for you to raise your voice. Did you know that someone has taken all the curtains?
Why should anyone want to take all the curtains?
Assholes.
Gaslighting her.
Oh, to let some daylight into this house, I imagine.
Of course.
Someone wants to kill my children.
Now, why do you think that the daylight would kill them?
I already told you the children are photosensitive. The light will kill them.
Yes, but that was before. The condition could have cleared up by itself.
Oh my God, they totally did it.
If you never exposed them to daylight, how do you know they're not cured?
Damn.
I am going to find those curtains. And when you have finished helping me hang them, you will leave this house.
No, I'd be like, you get out now.
But the kids are fine. The gun? What are you
And
going
what
to do?
about
Ah!
Give me your keys. I want your keys now.
Shit.
I know what you want. You want to frighten us. You want to get us out, me and my children. You've wanted to take over this house ever since the first day you arrived. Now you give me those keys. I will not ask again.
You should try and calm down, ma'am.
Give me the keys.
What if she's already dead? Don't do it like that. Oh my God.
And now get out of here.
You know something, Mr. Tuttle? I think I've reached the end of my tether. What about you?
Oh, yes.
They're the ghosts.
We better go and uncover the gravestones.
Are they like bringing people back from the dead?
I think so.
All the doors are open. Vivian.
Well, there's no light to be like.
But was that why?
That's what she said.
Right?
She's just left the kids alone this whole time.
What's Mummy doing?
Who's she drawing?
She's gone mad. Liar. She's gone mad. Liar, liar. She's gone mad. She's gone mad. She's gone mad.
Ooh.
Where are you you going? I've had enough. I'm going to the woods to look for Daddy. Are you going to run away?
Oh my gosh. Girl.
If I hang on to the pipe, I can climb down to the ground.
Girl.
It's very easy.
Have you done it before?
No.
Why are you acting like you've done it before?
Yes, confidence is key.
If Mummy finds out you're in for it. Yes.
She's like,
Whatever.
doesn't matter anymore.
Wait.
I'm coming
To come and look for Daddy too. Liar. You just don't want to be left on your own.
Both are okay.
Mom's
She
losing
gonna-
her damn mind.
She can believe in electricity now? The attic?
That was that lady's room. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That was her room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What do you think we're going to find in this room?
Bodies. All the servants that ran away.
The game plan?
No place.
We still don't know
What was
what's going on.
What's that over there?
Mm-mm.
I think they're graves.
Let's go look.
Don't go near. Why not?
They're just dead bodies.
If a ghost jumps out. Graves don't have ghosts, only skeletons.
Oh.
And zombies. Oh, what's that paper?
Where?
Under the mattress.
Show me. Oh. Good eye,
December.
baby.
Something written here.
Victor. It's them.
1891. Yeah.
They're dead.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
I called it. You called it.
What do you see, Anne?
What does it say?
Is it their names? Bertha Mills. Oh, no, it's... Yeah. Whoa.
No! No!
Mrs. Mills, please don't tell Mummy we've run away. Don't speak to them. Why? They're dead. What? They're ghosts. Please come here. Children!
Don't shoot them, please. Oh, God, don't trip.
Run!
What do you think you're going to do with a gun and a ghost?
Don't come any closer.
It's not going to do anything.
They're already dead.
Did you miss or did you
5
miss?
mile.
Don't trouble yourself, man. Tuberculosis finished us off
Tuberculosis.
half a century ago.
I'd be like, what do you want? The house? Take it. Leave us
Fine.
alone.
Can't we coexist? They're inside.
I don't understand.
They're inside.
They're inside. Ugh.
They're inside.
The chicocha.
They're inside. Who plays the piano? They're gonna walk through. They're walking through. They're walking through.
Hi! Yeah, wait, maybe they can't come in.
Oh.
Oh, no!
Open the door, ma'am. Please.
What?
Wait, they
Yeah,
said they
okay. Let me just... The window's still open. Their window's still open.
Mama's not crazy. Looks like the little boy's head's gone, though. From that angle.
Go hide.
No.
Go hide. Tell me where you're going to hide.
I've been trying to make you understand
Okay, talk to me.
Understand what?
about the house, about the new situation.
Tell me.
We must all learn to live together.
See?
The living and the dead.
Okay. That's fine. Let's be friends.
Leave us in peace!
The new situation. Nah, that old lady, that witch is in there.
Close that damn window. No, don't. Discomfort.
Old lady.
And suppose we do leave you. Do you think they will? The intruders.
They took the curtains down. Oh, yes, I assure you it was them. Now they're in there with you and the children.
Waiting for you. No! Yes. And believe me, sooner or later, they'll find you.
My dear, and I'll be back in a minute. No. Mummy said we shouldn't
Said
separate.
don't separate.
I can't leave her on her own.
I don't like this. It's
Stop breathing like
I can't watch this. It's not me. It's
Stop
Victor.
breathing.
Don't say that, child.
Someone
I can't.
there. Come with us, children.
No.
Come with us.
No. Oh my God.
intruders have found them.
There's nothing we can do now.
What do you mean?
You'll have to go upstairs and talk to them.
Let them in.
Why are you afraid, children?
Why are you afraid?
Because have you looked in the mirror?
Come on.
Come where?
Tell me what happened.
Oh, wow. Maybe a whole ass seance.
Don't tell her.
If I tell her, they'll leave us in peace.
Tell her what?
What did your mother do to you?
Shut up.
Are they dead?
Something about a pillow.
What? Oh, she killed her
How
kids.
she killed you? With a pillow?
She didn't kill us.
Children, if you're dead, why do you remain in this house?
We're not dead.
Oh, I doesn't get that chills.
We're not dead. We're not dead. We're not
Why do you remain?
Oh my God.
We're not dead.
She's a ghost.
Oh my
She's
God.
the ghost. There. Oh.
Shut up. She's the one who's dead.
Yes. Just a bit dizzy, that's all. What happened?
That's what the kid said.
They made contact.
All three?
Apparently, yes. The mother and the two children.
What?
Quite interesting, don't you think?
Interesting. Well, I was scared out of my wits.
Yeah.
So far, we have handled this matter your way. But now you listen to me.
What a twist.
We can't possibly stay in this house any longer.
What a twist.
Think of our son.
There's nothing wrong with Victor.
Yes, there is.
Victor's a live one.
He says he has seen that girl, and even this lady has been possessed by her. Please, let us leave this house.
All right. We will leave tomorrow morning.
Nah, tonight now.
I'll just go and check on Victor.
Oh gosh. Plot twist.
First, I couldn't understand what the pillow was doing in my hands. Why you didn't move.
That's why they look dead.
Then I knew. My children.
What the hell? That's messed up.
I got the rifle. I put it.
Oh my gosh.
Then I heard your laughter in the bedroom. You were playing with the pillows as if nothing had happened. And I thought, the Lord in His great mercy was giving me another chance.
They're just in limbo.
But now, what does all this mean?
Yeah, what does it mean?
Where are we?
Limbo.
Young Lydia said the very same thing when she realized the three of us were dead. And that was the last time she ever spoke.
So now you're gonna lose your voice?
The intruders are
just-
leaving, but others will come. Now, sometimes we'll sense them, other times we won't. But that's the way it's always been.
We're just making peace with it now.
So we're all dead together here in this house.
Daddy died in the war, didn't he?
Dang.
If we're dead, where's Limbo?
Here.
There even is a limbo. I'm no wiser than you are.
Oh, that's a step.
Forget all the rules.
I've always loved you. This house is ours.
Oh.
Well, now they're gonna be in light.
Mummy, look, he doesn't hurt anymore.
That's why it doesn't hurt.
No one can make us leave this house.
I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Let's
take
figure it out.
this house.
Come on, Victor.
Oh, it's good to see a face.
Mm-hmm. Close the gates.
Lock them up. For sale. Again. Well then, it wasn't necessarily like scary.
It was unnerving.
It was uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
It was not what I expected.
Me neither. I thought more jump scares and actual like ghost play.
They definitely were some jump scares and like
Oh,
some
yeah.
eerie like moments where you're like, ugh, and you're kind of like feel like I just felt very uncomfortable watching this. I'm glad it wasn't like scary. It was just a little bit like
Haunting.
yeah. The children did an amazing job. Like they were so sweet.
So good.
It's kind of funny because as I was watching this, I don't know about you, but I was like, okay, when are we gonna get to the story? When are we like, where are we going with this? Like, it's still so nothing has happened, and then it's like they just like laid it all out right at the end, and that was it.
I think they're trying to play with the whole mystery of, is she crazy or is she not? Like, is it haunted or is it all in her head?
Is
Are they
God
real or
is
they
God not real? Are we real? Limbo, hell, heaven.
I think they were heavily leaning on that and relying on that to be enough, which I could see back then how 2001. I mean, that's not that long ago.
No, it's not that long ago. It was just a very, I mean,
great
I think it was,
performances,
the
though.
performance was great. It did feel like a play I was watching for a while. I think the actors and actresses were phenomenal. I wish there was a little bit more to the storyline, but it was a cool little reveal at the end showing like,
that was cool.
and it's
like if they interspersed that a little more, I think it could have been good, because just being like, ooh, the intruders and like Victor, and all that, it wasn't.
I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like
because it was cool how at the end, whereas like that old lady popped up, and then it was like, okay, she's the psychic. Then it was like, okay,
and she's seen her 14 times.
But if this had been happening a while and they were haunting the house for a while, we should have seen her maybe a little more, or like more. Maybe we could have seen the mother or the dad a little more, like, how they looked, and then it'd be like, oh, they're the ghosts, when in reality they were living their real lives, and
something like that.
It was crossing over.
I think so too. Like, I was
still spooky.
It was definitely like eerie. I feel like right now my brain, it's one of those films that you watch and then you kind of think about it
and watch it again.
And then you have to watch it again and then take it in even more, because I feel like there's so much that the end just revealed that you're like, wow. And now I'm having a hard time processing what I just watched. I don't know about you, but I'm like, wow.
I was expecting during the while they were covering up the gravestone,
I thought it was going to be there, or well, it was theirs.
The moms. I was expecting the moms and the kids to be there, and that's how she like discovers something. Like,
I thought for sure it was going to be theirs.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be all of them. Like,
or it was going to be something along the lines of them bringing back the dead or something. I don't know. My mind was going so many different directions for a second.
Or something about like, that Book of the Dead. I was expecting like at the end we see like her picture, or like, why were they there at that house specifically? Were they all there? Why didn't we see them at the end?
It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. They did
and that necklace, even though like I realized it was just flipping back and forth, but I wonder if that was on purpose.
Maybe. I mean, anything's possible. I feel like with this film, I definitely would not want to live in that house.
The piano was very nice, but
the piano was whoever was playing piano,
right?
I don't know. It's probably Victor. Well, actually, it was one of the intruders, right?
Yeah,
who's like playing.
The dad.
Wow.
I think I do want more from the story. I feel like there's a lot that was untapped.
There's a lot of unfinished business.
But maybe they just wanted to make a really creepy movie and they succeeded.
I mean, it's creepy, but
the performances were great.
They were, but I also feel like I have more questions being at the end of this than I did in the beginning. I'm not going to lie. I definitely think that this was filmed really well. I think they had solid actors. And the storyline, I need more from it. I want more. I have so many questions that I want answered.
It would have been a good short versus
as being
feature.
As long. Yes, I agree with that.
Even though there are beautiful, moments on the set and everything, but for story purposes, it would have been really strong and solid as a short.
I think so too. I 100% agree with that. I think the little girl, so sweet, but she was such a little shit, man.
They captured the kids perfectly.
They did.
Like whoever wrote this has kids.
They were great.
They were like,
they
and
were
then
great.
The kid would say this.
Yeah, no. The kids were like, I think one of the best parts about this. And I even wanted more interaction.
Yeah.
I felt like there was just a lot of standing around and a lot of like.
The kids were left alone a lot.
Yes.
Which I guess if they're ghosts.
Well, I also feel like for us, as we're watching it, we're trying to find clues, right? And we're trying to figure out the story. And there's no way in hell I think we would have ever guessed it if we didn't make it to the end and we had to keep rewinding over and over again. I don't know if we would have been able to figure it out.
Or if there's anything to figure out.
Yeah, it just is what it is, I guess.
It was definitely entertaining in the fact that we got scared for sure. It was very uncomfortable.
It is very uncomfortable. It's not settling at all.
So it checked that mark off for sure. Nicole Kidman did really good.
She always does great.
She plays the harrowed, frantic mother very well, as we know.
As we know.
She's always nailed that.
Yes, she did. She has.
Slightly crazed, unhinged from day one.
Yeah.
She's been able to.
It was filmed so well. I love the way they filmed it. I love the wardrobe.
Oh gosh.
I love the makeup. I love the set design.
Fantastic.
I think it really set a tone. And honestly, that's what I feel like made this film also kind of like thrive in its own way, It was good. But also I'm like,
it's a thinker.
It's a thinker.
Because now I'm like, okay, so maybe the photosynthesis with the kids was real. Like maybe they did have a touch of that when.
Because remember when she was like,
their skin blisters and like boils, they could die.
Yeah.
Or maybe they had Munchausen's and she was just like projecting that onto them and they were completely fine.
I don't know. When they were reading that book at first, though, I thought maybe they were reading their story. Like Nicole Kidman knew there was something creepy about the house, and then so she was teaching her children the storylines of what goes into this home. Because at first she started off so strong about her rules and locking the doors. So I automatically assumed that the people left the house because the house is haunted. She can't leave with her children. And there's certain rules that have to be whatever. These new people come in. Oh, we love this house. These are the best times of our lives. And I'm like, yo, these people know shit. And then I thought because I didn't trust either side. I didn't even know who I'm like, okay, is this going to be about Nicole Kidman and her family being untrustworthy, or these new people who are showing up to be servants and they're not trustworthy? And then I'm like, and I kept doing this. And I think that's what was kind of cool about this film, is not knowing really who is the good guy, who is the bad guy. And at the end of the day, it's almost like it was Switzerland, even though Nicole Kidman, she did something dirty. She did her family dirty by killing her children and everything, and then shooting herself and killing her and going crazy.
I have too many questions. It is still, because now I'm like, wait, if she moved in and they were away and then came back, but if they're haunting the place all the time, then how does that work? And that goes back again to the question about all those people that were in the book and who lived there before. Do they take turns? Does it rotate? What? How does this happen? Why did they come to kind of save the day?
They were no.
See, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like a cool mystery. It feels like a
thinker
hole,
and that's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm left wanting with more questions.
Yeah.
So,
which I'm not a big fan of.
No,
but
that's
I
what
love
I'm saying.
The performances.
It was good, but at the same time, I'm not sure about the storyline.
Yeah. Not strong.
It could have been cooler,
which I feel
scarier, but it definitely was uncomfortable.
I feel like a lot of people, it got a lot of good reviews. Like, I remember people talking a lot about it at the time. Mm-hmm. I can't remember.
I've never even heard of this film.
Really? Mm-mm. I've heard of it, but I've never watched it because I thought.
But it says it still rates one of the best, most memorable horrors of the last 2 decades. Wow. Lazy scares. That's so many do.
True.
Says the element. Let's see.
What rating would you give it out of 10?
I think I wouldn't have rated it as high as it is.
No. Well, this is just one review from one person.
No. I mean, no.
7.6?
Yeah, I would have probably given it like a 5.
I think 7's okay. It's realistically like a strong 6.5. 6. 7 just because all the other parts and the performances were really good.
I think.
Are we just spoiled?
If I'm.
Because we've been scared so much.
I think because I'm thinking of it as like a horror film, like horror film.
Instead of just a film.
If I'm just going off of like the way it looks, I'd give it like a high 7, 8 for the way it looks and for the acting. Mm-hmm. Storyline, I'm not so sure.
That's the weak part.
I'm not so sure I like the story part.
Yeah.
But it seems like a lot of people really enjoy it though and like it. So that's kind of cool and interesting to see.
It did quite well.
It did quite well.
They definitely made their money back.
They did make good money. But I mean, Nicole Kidman's in it. What do you expect?
Yep.
What do you expect?
I mean, okay.
I'm like, I don't know. I'm going to have to read up more on this one personally. Like that. I think that's what makes it good
too.
Maybe, but I think that also makes like a good plot, I guess, if it makes you kind of want to read a little bit more about it. I don't know. You guys let us know what you think. You have anything else you want to add to that?
No.
Like, how do you feel? I just feel a little bit
odd. I feel odd. And not because it was like bad. It was not a bad movie.
No.
It was good because it made us feel something. Like I said, the performances were great. The look was great. It was executed well. It was just the story makes you feel like you missed something, but not in a like curious way like that. It's more like a, did I miss something?
Yes.
You know, it's not like a, oh my God, what is it? Oh, alternate versions.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
I just like...
It feels like we got a studio cut of a movie.
Like it's not finished.
It's not finished, or they cut too much out,
or like
that's what it feels like.
We're missing something. I don't know. That's just.
And I know that happens.
That's just movies. Us. I'm glad that I'm not the only one though.
Right.
That's feeling a little bit like.
But that's what I'm saying. Are we spoiled because we watch a lot of horror movies together? And we've been really uncomfortable and really scared together. And we've had good stories where, you know.
We might be. I'm just glad it's not just me. Because.
Oh, it's like people just like it because it's like the old movies, I guess.
I think most people just. I don't know. It's eerie. It's definitely eerie and uncomfortable. But eerie. I don't know how I fully feel critiquing it or like.
It's hard to critique.
It's definitely hard to critique. I don't know.
I don't hate it. I don't
hate it either.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah. I don't dislike it. I don't hate it. I'm just it's not even just a confusion. I feel like I'm in limbo.
Which, if that was the goal,
then they executed it.
A+.
And
we are there.
It makes me question so much.
Because you do hear about how hell is kind of like that. You keep looping your like worst mistakes until you make peace with it, right? Or you get looped in that and you can never escape, and that's your punishment.
Yeah.
Right? There's different takes on it.
Different elements.
Different elements. So I like that they kind of bring that up and kind of tease that question, age-old question of what happens afterwards, you know? And do we have power over how it ends? Then why would the trio choose to stay? Just to take care of lost ghosts or like, questions.
I want to know the people's responses. When I say the people, I mean you all at home.
I want to say that too, but I'm just like, that's the lazy part of me where I'm like, tell me all the facts. So catch me up, because what am I missing?
It's not even
here?
just asking for facts. What I'm asking is, I want to know what everybody else feels and what they thought when they saw this film for the first time. If
Maybe
Vivian and I
times.
are on the same wavelength, are we missing something, or you're like, no, you're like,
We're just a product of our time.
you're feeling exactly what it wanted you to feel, so that you can continuously overthink everything,
which is brilliant.
Yeah. So let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, bell icons, all notifications, and upvote this video. I'm Kristen Spino.
I'm Vivian Day.
We'll see you next time. Bye.